Welcome to a fantasy birthday party, but also a true crime investigation. I'm Naanless, and I'll be saying the words that I've written down on that monitor, over yonder. But before we begin our inspection, a quick recap. Bagunga went from borderline dead rock to Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. The party and their army marched towards Dresden while having fun, quirky little adventures. The Crusade crusaded right through a cringe canyon, full of negative vibes. Alright, now that that's done, let's get into it. The gang make it to Heaven's Edge, just in time for Darenday's birthday party. But before enjoying the festivities, Darenday gives a speech, basically telling everyone to sin like crazy.
They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last.
That's when Liator walks up to Bagunga so they can start a sin of their own. In order to thoroughly investigate this place, Liator has to cast some spells. Only problem is they take a while to, poof. So Bagunga will have to distract his rich, secret crush. Of course, this is a giant, rich family's abandoned mansion. So Bagunga will take a long time to look for Darenday. He does find like 230 diamond dust though. He finally finds him and...
I welcome your company. Oh, quiet now?
And Bagunga forces him to write a report on his birthday. That'll distract him. But that won't keep him distracted long enough. So Bagunga tells him it would be a great idea if he got Socio, our resident priest, to draw him in the nude. Darenday loves this idea and adds on to it by saying we should sell the finished product to charity. Aw, what a kind soul. So he runs along to go find Socio. But even still, that won't distract him long enough. So Bagunga has to come up with one final activity. He finds his crush in the middle of an argument with Socio. Apparently this goody two-shoes doesn't want to draw Darenday with a 2-foot-long schlong carried by baby angels. Ugh, Socio, so cringe. In one final, desperate attempt to distract Darenday, Bagunga challenges him to a drinking contest with our famed lizard man, Lon. The poor rich kid never stood a chance. Alright, now that Darenday has a dangerously lethal blood alcohol level, I'd say he's sufficiently distracted. Liator's spells are done, and it's finally time to see the results. Ghosts of the past begin reenacting the horrible attack that happened at this mansion. The Darenday family are seen vibing, enjoying Darenday's 10th birthday party. That's when Lilitu, hot demon lady, also sister to Monago, appears out of nowhere and reveals this entire place is plagued. Everyone panics, and the first vision ends. The ghosts reappear. This time, young Darenday is seen weeping at his dying mother's bedside. He says that Nestrin, the house priest, is forcing people to stay within Heaven's Edge so that the disease doesn't spread. Darenday's mother agrees and stops all of his attempts to seek help from Canabris. That's when the second vision ends. The ghosts reappear one last time. Lilitu is cornering young Darenday, Priest Nestrin, and 2 paladins. She's threatening them and just generally being a cunt. When suddenly, a chill can be felt, not only in the vision, but in the present as well. Young Darenday is whispering to himself about some sort of deal.
Secret, keep secret safe.
That hurts. Nestrin begins panicking, because Darenday is about to summon something that's somehow worse than the demons. Even Lilithu begins casting a plethora of defensive spells in fear. Darenday awakens, and the final vision ends. Huh. Bagunga really knows how to pick him. Liator turns to Bagunga and begins explaining. Darenday seems to have made a deal with an alien entity capable of easily killing 3 greater demons and a holy priest. They don't actually know what this entity is, so they call it the Other. The Other is not possessing Darenday. It's using him as a gateway, a window to peer into their realm. Using Daring Day, it could step in and out whenever it wants to do whatever it wants. But for some reason, it's choosing to remain silent. If the other were to find out that anyone knows about its existence, it would kill Daring Day, as per their deal. But thankfully, it doesn't know that they know. Alright, Liator will go on a solo adventure, and report back if his research bears fruit. And Bagunga will keep this secret safe, while continuing on with the crusade. But hey, all in all, great birthday party. Daring Day and the gang really enjoyed themselves. But it's time to head back on the road. Dresden ain't gonna take itself back. Psst, hey. Remember those Hell Knights we left behind last episode? Well, it's finally time to go get them. When the party get there, they see Regal, a high-ranking member of the Hell Knights. He's leading his wounded and exhausted troops. He seeks cover, but he won't make it in time if he has to carry his wounded. So, in true Hell Knight fashion, he commits a tiny little war crime and gets to cover.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again.
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
But the wounded!
The party followed them into a cave, and that's when a massive wave of gargoyles descends.
Endure this!
This will leave a branch city.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Now that the fighting is over, Regal and the Boulder can finally speak.
I am Reginald de Renge, Herelictor of the Order of the God Claw. I come in 5 to 6 minutes.
Bagunga tells him that they are marching towards Dresden, and he extends an invitation. Everyone in the party thinks that, this is a good idea. But Seela's all like, wah, my morals. So she gets put in timeout back at camp, and Regal joins the party. Alright, now that Bagunga has managed to recruit some morally Grey Knights, he returns back to camp for a well-deserved rest. Finally, he can have a nice, restful sleep. No distractions, just peace and serenity. Oh, would you look at that? It's a night raid. Fires are raging and gargoyles are swooping down and kidnapping crusaders left and right. So Bagunga gathers his nearest companions and forms a ragtag party. And those companions would be the non-leveled Camellia and the recently disowned Seela. The trio kill as many as they can, till they come across an awful scene. Nolkaneth, a big boy leader gargoyle, is seen knocking out and abducting our famed big lady, Irabeth.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the...
But before leaving, he makes sure to boast that he's the commander's equal. Okay, buddy. He also lets slip that he was tipped off to the Crusade's location. You know what's coming. I have to. For the tags. For the description. Come on. It seems the imposter is still among us. With Nolkaneth's exit, the other gargoyles follow, each carrying their own toys. Anevia, distraught and angry at the loss of her wife, calls an emergency council meeting. Nura says that Nolkaneth is a bad thing that can suck the life out of mortals, turning them into ghouls. He's also in direct contact with Demon Lord Kabiri, patron of, you guessed it, ghouls. The Crusade is in shambles. Most of their army was taken, and those that weren't are confused and missing beauty sleep. Even Bagunga's own party has lost most of its members. All that remain are Lan, Seela, and Camellia. The rest were taken, except for Woljif, who, rumor has it, was seen running away. But he would never leave the love and family bond that he has with the party. He wouldn't. No, he would not. He wouldn't. No. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. No. So, determined to get everyone back, the commander gathers what little forces he has left and pushes on Gargoyle HQ. Alright, that's all I got. But before I go, look at this cool Easter egg we found in the cave. Please like, sub, and enjoy this glorious outro specifically tailored to your liking.